Okay, so guys, I'm going to be talking about my home theater setup, how much it costs, how inexpensive it could be, break down the pros and cons, and yeah, just talk to you about what I did. I recently purchased a house. It's been my lifelong dream to have a home theater, and this is the closest I got. So this setup I'm going to show you, you can get working for probably $300 or less. I spent about $1,000 in total, and I'll show you why. But I'll break that down as the video goes. But the first thing I want to do is show you guys how it looks. So right here I have all my lights set up. You can't see anything. And in the daylight, I don't have curtains. That's a problem. And I had to wait till 9 o'clock to show this video. But watch here. As soon as I turn the lights off, the picture shows up. So this is a $100 projector. Let me show you up close. You can get this for $90 to $100. This is the cheapest projector you can find. A mid-level projector will run about $500, and a high-end they can go up to like $5,000. So I'm just going to play a little bit of 13 Hours. I chose this specifically because it's a very dark movie, so you're going to get the darkest scenes are not going to work the best. So this is probably the worst quality you'll get. I forgot to turn off my light. So bad. All right, let's try this out. I'm going to put the sound real nice. So that goes to show you a little bit of what quality you'll get with this projector. It's not the best. I would probably say a 4 or 5 out of 10. But like I said, this is under a budget. So what I did, and I'm doing this all in one take, it's kind of hard. But what I basically did was I mounted it. I mounted it to the ceiling. I installed an HDMI port, and on the left side I installed an outlet on the ceiling. And it basically stays up there mounted all year round. When I want to turn it on, I press the button. The second thing I bought for $180 was this Onkyo receiver. Now all the cords go through the attic into this entertainment center. It feeds into the Onkyo, which feeds into the DVD player, and a splitter. The splitter allows me to, while I have this projector on, I could turn the projector off, leave it on or whatever. In my room, it's also playing at the same time at the exact same second. You can have multiple people in multiple rooms with this setup. The splitter is about $15 at Walmart. The receiver was $180. You can have this TV going as well. You can have every room going if you want with the splitter. And like I said, all of it runs into the attic. The second thing I bought was I bought 2 hidden recessed speakers. These cost $200 at Best Buy. I got them for about $180 because they were open packaging. So if you look at the clearance, sometimes you can get lucky. And I saved about 40 bucks. So all in all, they're flush and hidden. And one reason I got them is they're white, so they match my ceiling. So you really can't tell they're there. Why I said this can cost $300 or $400 and mine was more expensive is I went with the more expensive option because I wanted the look. But you can also get $40 speakers there and behind you and get a surround sound effect. One con about doing this is you want to get it in a place where light won't affect you, because as you can see, light affects it. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the pros and cons of a projector setup versus a 4K setup. 4K is pretty cheap nowadays. I've seen great TVs for like $500 or less. This projector, about $100 plus a sound system, which you might get either way. It's cheaper. it gives you a more theater feel. This goes to 110 inches. You might get a 55 inch for a good price or a 50 inch for a good price, so it really gives you that feel. The other thing is I didn't want a huge TV hanging there right by the window. I really didn't want people looking in my house and seeing a $1,000 or $800, $700 TV on the wall. And the other thing is I preserve the wall. Eventually what I want to do is get a little slit right here and have a screen come down through the attic. So I thought I'd show you the projector, the setup, the home theater experience. Very cheap. You can do this for $300 or less. You can get a decent quality. My suggestion is if you go cheaper on the projector, go a little more expensive on the sound quality because that'll help immerse you. Yes, I spent $380 on these speakers, but I literally bought 2 speakers and it fills the whole room almost like surround sound. Versus, you know, you can get $80 surround sound, you have wires everywhere, and it probably will be around the same quality.